Hey everybody, this is Avaris and welcome back to Monstrum. So this week we're going to be doing hold on while I click the button, the Twitchy Guy Challenge recommended by Ben Glued, or at least I assume that's how it's pronounced. So what this basically means is that we're going to be playing the game with sensitivity brought up to 100%. So for the sake of clarity, we are going to be using mouse and keyboard this time since I've been having a lot of issues with the controller for some reason. It's just not responding as well as I need it to. So we're going to be using mouse and keyboard, which is going to be a slight change because I have to relearn the controls. So that'll be fun. So that's an additional challenge on top of the one we are already putting ourselves into. Let's see. I do have a couple of bits of news. Starting early March, so the 29th of this month leading into March, I will be starting a new job. Basically what that means is that if on certain days, if you don't see me post a video when you would usually expect me to, I'm probably working my new job. I need to turn off the Steam overlay. I will be working my new job. I might not even be in the same state, so keep that in mind. If you don't see a video post up, don't panic. It's just that I'm probably working and I will have something up that month. I am still going to be posting videos weekly. They just might not be like 5 videos a week like I've been trying to do. They might be like 2 to 3 videos a week. It just all depends on how work works out. But I'm really excited because I'm no longer going to be working in retail, which is great because anyone who's ever worked in retail knows my pain. So let's go ahead and start the game and see what we have this time. It's going to be weird working with the mouse. It's been so long since I've actually used the mouse and keyboard. And plus I have to relearn all the controls. Like, there are certain things that are pretty easy to come by, like shift. Left shift is going to be run. F, oddly enough, is the interact button, so I have to be careful about that. But the interesting bit is that the mouse sensitivity is going to be high, which my mouse already has high mouse sensitivity baseline, so yeah, like you can tell, like everything is just balls right now. So it's going to be making escapes from the monster a little bit more difficult if I have to keep correcting myself, but hopefully it's manageable. Coffee cups. I don't really need coffee cups. Yeah, hopefully we don't run into the fiend, otherwise this will be a pretty quick little challenge just down the drain, because I don't trust myself to be in control and quick on response for this challenge against him. I tend to panic against him. Alright, we got the bolt cutters in there. A couple of other things I'm really excited about is next week, Fire Emblem Fates comes out, which I'm really excited for because I'm going to sink a ton of time into that. It almost makes me wish I had one of those little devices that hacks your DS so you could record footage, but I don't, so those devices are awesome. Let's see, how do I crouch? Okay, crouch is control, so just in case I do need to hide myself from the monster, at least I know how to do that now. Ooh, another fuse, I will take that. No escape items yet, though, which is a little bit disconcerting. I'd rather not have one of those games where we can find literally nothing. We've had quite a few of those the last couple of weeks. That's led to a bit of not happiness. Nothing but glow sticks and hate. Is there anything this way? There is not. Guess let's keep heading this way for the moment. Yeah, this is really throwing me off quite a bit because I'm not able to respond as quickly because I'll overcompensate for it. Oh, spacebar is climbed. That's different too, because before it was the same button as interact. That's going to be problematic. I haven't heard anything yet. I also hope the audio is coming out a little bit better. I've been trying to get the clicks and stuff out of the audio when I use keyboard, or not keyboard, but controller. So hopefully that audio sounds a little bit better. This mic is just so sensitive that it literally picks up everything. Okay, let's head... Do I hear Big Red? I hope not. Nothing in here. Really. Am I on the base deck? Yeah, I'm on base deck level, so I have one more floor to go up before I find anything. No keys. This is definitely different with the mouse and keyboard. But I think that this adds an extra level of difficulty on top of it, which difficulty's good. It's always good to keep challenging yourself, especially in games you've played for a long time. Yes, let's go up here. Nothing on the control panel. Wow, there's like absolutely nothing here. That's actually highly unusual. Let's go this way. Ooh, gas can. I hear a camera. Okay. I got out of the view of the camera just in time. Alright, let's go ahead and move this big boy in place. Grab this other gas can. Well, we have all the gas we need for one of the innings. Alright. That was it. Okay. Alright. Let's head over to the helicopter and drop off all these items. And we're dealing with Slim Jim. Oh, good. Well, it wasn't the worst possibility, but it's definitely up there considering we have to traverse crates every so often. Okay, spacebar is jump. At least I remember that much. Now we might have to head back to the front of the ship later. Oh. To pick up engine room stuff. Nothing in here. Just glow sticks. All the glow sticks. Should be hitting the end of the ship here shortly. Yep, we made it here, so we might as well drop off this and the fuse. Now, what is cool is that everything is controlled by the scroll wheel when you use mouse and keyboard, which is pretty good. I kind of wish clicking on stuff made it work too, but it doesn't, so. Yeah, might as well. Now, question of the day, how do I drop things? Okay, drop things is right click. Click, 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 staircase. Yeah, let's use the flashlight for now, I suppose. Man. I had to look at my keyboard to make sure I was pressing the right button. That's not good. Ooh. Ooh, the lolly.
Launch sequence initiated.
Ooh, you might just get a relatively quick victory this time. Well, if he doesn't destroy the controls, which they've had a tendency to do that a lot as of late. So I'll have to lead him away. Now, quite a few of you, not a lot of you, quite a few of you have made the comment of, you know, why don't you use the cart to block the monster? And it's just because every time I tried to do it back when this game was in beta, I would fail miserably. Like, I wouldn't be able to move it quick enough, or he would just push it out of the way, and I'm traumatized. I'm traumatized because of that. I gotta keep signaling him, otherwise he'll retreat.
75%.
Oh, you bastard. Oh, I hate this so much. I hate that. I hate it so much that they just completely ignore the fact that you are the fleshy bits and then go after your escape route. This has happened literally every time we've tried to do the sub now. Every single fucking time. Every single fucking time. Junkfish, you need to fix that. That is beyond annoying. And the funny thing is it's had to have been something that they patched in later, because it had to have been something that they patched, because it didn't always happen. The monster would chase you, the fleshy thing. They wouldn't chase the objective that made noise. It's fine if they have that in the game, but it happens when you're like just not around and that's the only thing making noise. But when they're already aggroed to you and they just ignore the fact that you're even there anymore to go after your escape route, it is fucking annoying. It doesn't happen nearly as much with the... Why am I still getting attack music? It doesn't happen nearly as much with the helicopter ending, but I could easily see it happening. Because it's a noisemaker. It's an escape that makes noise. So fucking annoying. Dear God. I'm sorry, I'm just very, very salty about that, because it's happened so many times, and there's been literally no way for me to stop it. Like, you even saw, I intentionally tried to, like, lead him away. I guess maybe I need a radio now to do that ending, otherwise they just continue to chase me. I don't know. It's very fucking annoying. I don't know what's going on, but he's either still chasing me or he's bugged. Which I'm not sure. I'm gonna keep moving on the assumption that he's not bugged. And if the music goes off, then he would have reset, so... That so pisses me off. I am so salty about that right now. Well, he's been down here too, apparently. let's talk about something a little bit more constructive then, shall we? Now, we've been discussing this in the last couple of episodes every so often. Like, if they did a Monstrum 2, like what the theme would be. And we've been discussing that in the comments for a while, but if you all have any ideas, that would be... I mean, it's something that... It's more a base of theory crafting than anything else, because Junkfish has not made any hints that they are working on a Monstrum 2. But we've had a couple of ideas. We've had the ship crashes, and there's an exploratory team going to investigate, and then they get freaking kiboshed by the monsters. I like the idea of them doing just a completely new game, based with new monsters, or monsters with similar themes and powers. That would be good to me, personally. Like, you could do an improved version of Slim Jim, where he acts more like H.G. Geiger's Xenomorph, where he will actually attack you if he's in the area and you're near a vent. Like, he could attack you or at least stun you. Maybe not insta-kill you, because that would be kind of balls, but I don't know why I didn't see that before. But yeah, just stuff like that. Playing other games, I could definitely see the idea of a improved version of the Brute. Like, if you were to work with the new Unreal Engine, like, have destructive environments, like certain destructive textures. So, like, if you're in an area where there's a wall that can be broken, sort of how, like, the tyrants worked in Resident Evil 2, they would, like, break walls to get to you. I think that would be kind of cool. And that could work as a stun as well. That could be his surprise attack, as he will stun charge a wall and break it. Okay, I'm starting to believe that he is glitched somewhere. Which, if that's the case, there is a surefire way to reset that. If we start the helicopter ending, it actually resets the monster. I figured that out quite a few episodes. No, I don't think I recorded that episode. I think I was just playing it by myself, and I figured out that if a monster is glitched, activating one of the two escape routes will actually cause them to dislodge and teleport to your location. And I guess that's a failsafe to make it so that people who broke the monster couldn't just have a free win, which I'm fine with. But yeah, that's one way to dislodge him, if we go for the helicopter ending, and then that way at least it stays somewhat fair. But, I mean, I'm still working within the premises of the challenge, but finding all the, all the pieces for the helicopter could still be, in and of itself, a bit challenging. But that's one thing we could do. And I can always pick this one up in a different episode if you all want me to do that. Like, just do this challenge again, but without the game breaking itself. Which, apparently it does happen still. Like, it would not be beyond the realm of possibility that the monster broke itself again. I mean, we had that one episode where we were in the subroom, and he broke the controls, but then he, like, broke himself on a texture, and he couldn't move. He was, like, trapped. So it's not beyond the realm of possibility. Did we pick this one up? Yeah, we did. I'm just surprised that it's still considering this this whole situation as an act of aggression. Like, typically, if you aren't directly in conflict with the monster for a while, it at least stops the music. But this time it hasn't. It just considers me always in his vicinity, I suppose. Okay, we got another tape recorder, which we already have. Very Oh, my flashlight's about to die. That's not good. Oh. Well, there then. Let's go reset the monster then, I suppose. And then that way it'll still make it fair-ish. Because he will be reset, he will be in direct opposition to us, so... Is it this way? It is. We need to go one floor down and then out the bulkhead. Wait, do we have? Yeah, we do. Okay. I couldn't remember if we picked up the bolt cutters or not. Cool. So yeah, if you guys want me to do this particular challenge again without the monster getting all buggy and stuff, just let me know in a comment. Me personally, I don't... yeah, if I was fighting someone like the Fiend, I'm not sure if I could actually do this challenge, because so much of my control is predicated on not overreacting with my movements. Because I'm overcompensating a lot with the mouse right now. The Fiend, or the Slim Jim I could see being fine. The Brute, too, as long as I don't get a lot of long hallways where I accidentally take turns too sharply or not sharply enough. But yeah, if you guys want me to do this particular challenge again at a different date, just let me know. I'll put it back in the queue and we can pick it up at another time, so I can work on other challenges that you all have requested I do. This is weird with the mouse and keyboard. Okay. Pick that up. Now, it's funny because with that music constantly going, I cannot actually tell when he's nearby. Alright. And with that done... Okay, I wonder how this is going to work, because... Okay, the key is used. Pick up the thing with the thing, and then turn this on. And then switch to the fire extinguisher. Now, the monster should reset. And, okay, they put those there, so I don't know if he can actually crawl up there anymore. But I guess I gotta keep him in direct line of sight, otherwise he'll fucking break the gas pump thing again. Which they can do. Pretty much the only exit that they can't directly just stop you from doing is the raft ender. I guess because the mechanism isn't automated, so there's nothing to break. Because you have to do everything pretty much manually. Come on, big boy. You know you want a piece. Come on. I think he can pop up behind us too, so I gotta be kind of on my toes. Okay. Well, he didn't pop up, so let's get the hell out of here, I suppose. So that's weird. I remember back when we did this, I did this with Big Red, and Big Red was glitched on a staircase. He could not move. So I did this ending after he broke the sub-controls, and he reset. He actually showed up at the helicopter pad. So I guess it's not a 100% reset, or maybe only certain monsters get forced into resetting. Huh. Well, okay. But yeah, like I said, if you want me to try this one again without the monster bugging out, do let me know in a comment below. The more upvotes we get for redoing this challenge, the more quickly it'll get done. Because we did get a couple of more requests for different challenges that I want to sort of get to as quickly as I can, or at least get them recorded as quickly as I can with the whole new job thing going on. But yeah, this has been Monstrum, the weekly challenge run. If you want to see more of this, please make sure to like the video, comment in the comment section below, share, subscribe, follow me on social media, and if you want to do a little bit more, be a Patreon supporter, be a Paradoxian. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!